of trying to reinvent the wheel, coming up with 30-day coach camps and apprentice groups and making tons of videos. And I made a switch recently that resembles the coach basics quite similarly. And it was to stop with all the nonsense, the things that my coaches looked at and they said, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. Oh gosh, I'm not very good at making those videos like you are. I'm not very good at doing this. I'm not sure how to get my coaches started right. And I went to a very, very simple structure of helping them hit 3 milestones. Those 3 milestones being to get 1 to 3 challengers into a challenge with me, to hit Success Club, and to make Emerald as a coach. Kind of sounds familiar, right? And my business has changed because I went from busting my hump, trying to get these people to realize their potential, to having them see some results. And when you see results, what do you want to do? You want to have more results, so you keep taking action. It's just like a workout program. And the more that I made it simple and helped them make those first steps, the more they seem to do it. What I'm going to be talking about, though, is how I drill that down to my team. How do I make not only my personally sponsored coaches start doing the coach basics, but how do I get my leaders to then get their coaches started that way? Because I need it to be multiple levels down to see the direct reflection in my team volume. And as Jason said yesterday, that's where we make our money, and that's how we see growth within our organization. And so what I like to do first, whenever I'm trying something new, is I always like to do it myself for 30 days. I want to see if it's tried and true. I want to get results. I want to make sure I'm not just throwing every idea down my downline, completely confusing them all the time. And so I'll take my guinea pigs, my new coaches, and put them into a 30-day test group. And I'll let them know, this is the first time we're doing this. I'm trying to always become better as a leader. And so they get excited because they're a part of this new group, and I'm going to give them extra attention. I ask for their feedback, and I ask them to be the drivers behind this new machine that I'm working on. And then once I've tested that, and I've made sure that it's official, we're seeing results, I then do the most important thing, which is to take it to my leaders, my influencers. And what I try to do, Beachbody, obviously some of you guys are part of the wall in Beachbody. I decided to start the Dynasty Wall. It's all of my 3 stars and above, and they represent about 20% of my downline, and they happen to be 80% of the actual people that are doing something in my business. And so I know if I can get them on board with something, and we're very clear with what we're going to do, then I know it's going to go the furthest. I only am one voice. I'm only one person, and at this point, not everybody knows and gets to speak to me on a daily basis. So I can work with my leaders and talk to them and treat them as equals because we're part of a team. And I take this new idea, this new concept, and these results I had, and I say, hey guys, what are you guys doing that's working with your coaches? Here's an example of what I've been doing for the past 30 days. Here's some of the results that I've gotten. What's your feedback? And I value their opinion more than anything in the world. You guys have actually gotten to hear from quite a few of them, Melanie Mitro and Katie Hefner this weekend. And they are why the Bombshell Dynasty is where it is today. Because without them, I wouldn't have anything. They are geniuses. And so if you find that 20% of your people that are your drivers in your business, and you value their opinion, and you give them time to be a part of that dream that you're conjuring up, then you'll see that everything goes smoothly throughout your downline. So what I do is I first go through it with them, add their input, we come up with a final thing that we're going to be putting out to our downlines, and then they go to their top 20%. And they either do one-on-one calls or they do a team call. And then once they feel like they're comfortable with it, then that's when we go and do an entire downline webinar. And we explain it to the rest of the group, as simple as possible. Because the more simple it is, the easier it's going to duplicate. If you have your influencers in the know and they're ready to jump on board, no doubt in my mind, you're going to see huge growth within your business.